Hello everyone, welcome to Competitive Academia. So this is Indian Polity MCQ series and this is the 7th video in this series. So let's begin with the first question. The maximum number of Lok Sabha members in a parliamentary forum is? The correct answer is option B, 21. Parliamentary forum consists of 31 members, out of which 21 comes from the Lok Sabha and 10 from the Rajya Sabha. The next question is, Outstanding Parliamentarian Award was instituted in the year? Here the correct answer is option C, 1995. Let's move to the next slide. The pattern of Indian Parliament is based on which of the following? The correct answer is option D, British. The next question. The strength of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is? Here the correct answer is option A, 552 and 250 as mentioned in the Indian Constitution. However, at present we have 545 members in the Lok Sabha and 245 members in the Rajya Sabha. Out of the 545 members, we have 530 from the states, 2 from Anglo-Indian community and 13 from the Union territories. And in the Rajya Sabha, we have 229 from the states, 12 are nominated people who have made their contribution in the field of arts, literature, science, social service, etc. and 4 from the Union territories. So let's move to the next question. Which of the following is known as blank cheque? Here the correct answer is option B, vote of credit. Now, vote of credit is passed to meet unexpected demand upon the resources of India. The details of the expenditure are not given. The next question is, the contingency fund is held by the? Here the correct answer is President. Contingency fund is held by the Finance Secretary on behalf of the President. It is operated by executive action and it comes under Article 267. The next question is, which of the following must authorize the withdrawal of funds from the Consolidated Fund of India? Here the correct answer is option B, Parliament. Consolidated Fund of India comes under Article 266. The next question is, according to the Constitution of India, it is the duty of the President to cause to be laid before the Parliament which of the following? The correct answer is option C, that is 1. The recommendation of the Union Finance Commission, the recommendation of the Comptroller and Auditor General, and the report of National Commission for Scheduled Caste. This question is taken from a previous year question paper of 2012 of UPSC. Here, the option 2 is wrong. Public Accounts Committee, the body itself scrutinizes the report of CAG. CAG presents 3 reports to Public Accounts Committee. They are audit report on appropriation, audit report on finance, and audit report on public undertaking. Let's move to the next slide. A deadlock between the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha calls for a joint sitting of the Parliament during the passage of? The correct answer is option A, ordinary legislation. In case of money bill and constitutional amendment bill, joint sitting cannot be taken off and prior recommendation of the President is necessary for passing money bill and constitutional amendment bill. Let's move to the next question. The distribution of power between the center and the state in the Indian Constitution is based on the scheme provided in? This again is a question from 2012 UPSC previous year paper. The correct answer is option C, Government of India Act 1935. The next question is, who among the following can increase the number of Supreme Court judges? The correct answer is option C, Parliament. Article 124 of the Constitution states that there cannot be more than 8 judges, that is 7 judges plus 1 Chief Justice of India, until Parliament by law prescribes a larger number. At present, there are 34 judges, that is 33 judges and 1 Chief Justice of India. The next question. The transfer of judges from one high court to another is done by the correct answer is option A. Article 222 deals with transfer of judges from one high court to another. President shall consult the Chief Justice of India to transfer a judge from one high court to another. The next question is, which of the following notifies the area and boundary of the Gram Nyayalayas? Here the correct answer is option B, state government. The state government, in consultation with the High Court, notifies the boundaries of the area under Gram Nyayalayas. Gram Nyayalayas is a kind of mobile courts specifically to reduce the barriers to access to justice, especially for the rural and the marginalized section of the society. The next question. Which of the following statements are true in context to Gram Nyayalayas? Here the correct answer is option D, 3 only. Gram Nyayalayas are established at the intermediate level. They can try civil cases, criminal cases, but not such offences where the punishment is of death sentence or imprisonment of more than 2 years or life imprisonment. Gram Nyayalayas are not bounded by the rules of evidence provided under the Indian Evidence Act 1872, but they are guided by the principle of natural justice. Let's move to the next question. Which of the following statements are true in context to tribunals? Here the correct answer is option C. They were inserted by 42nd Constitutional Amendment, and Article 323A deals only with administrative matters, and it comes under the ambit of Parliament only. State legislature have no command over this. The tribunals are contained in Part 14A inserted by 42nd Constitutional Amendment. It consists of 2 articles, 323A and 323B. The next question is, India attained dominion status on? The correct answer is option B, 15 August 1947. Question number 17. Which of the following is the guardian of fundamental rights? The correct answer is option D. Judiciary is the final interpreter of the Constitution and the custodian of it. The next question is, a presidential ordinance can remain in force for? The correct answer is option B, for 6 months. At a stretch, it can remain in force for 6 months and 6 weeks. It is issued only when one of the houses is not in session. An ordinance cannot be brought to bring in constitutional amendment. It is contained in Article 123 of the Constitution. The question. The drafting of the Constitution was completed on? Here the correct answer is option C. 26 November 1949, which is celebrated as Constitution Day. The next question. For the election of President of India, a citizen should have completed the age of? The correct answer is option C. The President is part of the Union Executive consisting of President, Attorney General of India, Vice President, Prime Minister and Council of Ministers. It is contained in Article 52 to 78. He must have completed 35 years of age and qualified to be a member of LokSabha, which is again an important point to remember. So let's move to the next question. In India, the residuary power are vested in? The correct answer is option A, Union Government. Residuary powers are taken from Canadian Constitution. It gives the Union Government the upper hand in all matters mentioned in the list. The next question is, the National Commission for Minorities was constituted in the year? The correct answer is option B. The National Commission for Minority is a statutory body. The term minority has not been defined in the Constitution. However, there are 5 religious minority communities in our country. They are Sikh, Muslim, Christian, Parsis, and Buddhist. The next question. The maximum and minimum strength of Legislative Assembly is? Option A. Article 168 to 212 consist of the state legislature. The governor also nominate one Anglo-Indian to the Legislative Assembly. The next question. The minimum strength of the Legislative Council? The correct answer is option B, 40. The maximum strength of the Legislative Council is 1/3 of the strength of Legislative Assembly. For example, if the strength of Legislative Assembly is 450, the strength of the Legislative Assembly would be 1/3, that is 150, the maximum strength. Let's move to the next question. How many UTs have Legislative Council at present? The correct answer is option B. At present, we have Delhi, Puducherry, and Jammu and Kashmir, which have legislative councils. The next question is, the resolution to abolish or create a legislative council must be passed in the state legislative assembly by? The correct answer is option C, majority of total members plus two-thirds present and voting. Under Article 169, the Parliament can create or abolish Legislative Council and it must be passed by a special majority. That is half of the total membership of the House plus two-thirds present and voting in the state legislature. The next question. Which of the following is true in context to substantive motion? The correct answer is option A. It is passed on very important matter. The second option, that is by itself, has no meaning and it needs a reference, is subsidiary motion. And the C option, that is moved in substitute for another motion, is the substitute motion. The proposal for the creation of new All India service can be considered only? The correct answer is option C. C. Rajya Sabha has upper hand in this regard. Okay. So the next question. Violation of rule of law arises mostly from? The correct answer is option A. Lack of checks and balances. The next question and the last question. Under which article of the Constitution of India can the fundamental rights of members of armed forces be specifically restricted? Here the correct answer is option C, Article 33. The Constitution empowers the Parliament and not the state legislature. That means it is only under the ambit of Parliament to restrict, abrogate the fundamental rights of members of armed forces, paramilitary forces, etc. That's all for this video. We'll come up with some new questions tomorrow. Till then, thank you for listening and like, share and subscribe to our channel. You can download the PDF from the link given in the description box.